This is the platform for all entrepreneurs to tell us who they are, what they got, and how can we buy from them. Dizakwala is my name, and my hope with this show is to make sure that I uplift as many people as I can. This is the platform to show. Intro video for my show, please.
My name is Director and this is Desire. We are the intro media for this new TV show. Basically, it's going to be introducing entrepreneurs and sharing inspiring videos and motivations basically about those people, and they're going to be sharing their content. In a way, it's going to be advertising for them, but also sharing their inspirational stories as you share your inspirational stories as well.
Awesome! Finally, we got the intro for my TV show.
Right! Stay home!
If you are interested in participating in our show, feel free to inbox us and tell us more about your product and where you're based, so that we can create an ad for you, and throughout the show we can showcase your product. Or if you're also interested in us interviewing you, we can also do that. So all entrepreneurs are allowed to participate in the show, and those who are still interested in starting their own businesses, this is a good platform for them to get inspiration through those who have already started the journey. Dizakwala is my name. Welcome here to another episode of the Dizakwala Show. Guys, I'm so excited about today's show because we have a special guest who's going to be sharing with us his journey and telling us what inspired him to be the person that he is today. So don't go away, make sure that you stay with us. But before I even go far, let me go and show you guys the words of inspiration from Mr. Tusi from Tusi Holdings, as we always do. So let's go and see Mr. Tusi.
Greetings everyone, this is Sabelo Tusi, the founding director of Tusi Holdings. Today I want to talk about the importance of compliance. I know many entrepreneurs tend to overlook the compliance issue and only attend to it when there is a tender they want to apply for, or when there is funding they want to apply for. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. It will never make any sense for a person who is looking for a driving job for them to only renew their driver's license just because they've seen an advert of jobs available for drivers. Same applies with business. You do not renew your SARS document just because there is a tender you want to apply for. You do not apply for a construction certificate just because you've seen a construction tender on the newspaper and you want to apply for that. You need to always be prepared for opportunities. Remember the 5 P's. Proper planning prevent poor performance.
Cool. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for still being around, and I hope you enjoyed those words from Mr. Tusi from Tusi Holdings. So today, as normal, we always have our guest, and today I've decided to invite Mr. Bhengu, Zamani Bhengu. So he's going to tell us more about his business as we try our best to make sure that we inspire young people out there using testimonies from the people who are already in the journey. So today we have Zamani. Zamani.
Thanks for hosting me, sir.
Awesome, man. How are you feeling, man?
I'm good. Yourself?
Good, I know. We're awesome, man. So, this is just an open talk to try and inspire young people out there and the people who want to start their businesses. I just want to find out from you, man, who is Zamani, so that I don't end up saying wrong things about you.
Okay. I'm Zamani Bhengu. I'm from Willowfontein. I'm a CEO and founder of Amabhengu Group. Under the group, we have 2 companies.
Okay.
We have Amabhengu Online Store. We have Amabhengu Business Solutions.
Oh, nice.
So actually, these are internet companies. Amabhengu Online Store, we're retailing products online.
Okay.
Amabhengu Business Solutions, we are the business consultant business.
Oh, nice, man. So you've heard it. We're speaking with the CEO. So this is not just a small show. This is a big thing, guys. So, man, Zamani, you're speaking about being the CEO, and you have 2 companies under that one umbrella.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me, what inspired you to start your business, man?
So the solution that I wanted to offer on the people.
Sure.
I started Amabhengu Business Solutions while I was an intern at Department of Treasury.
Okay.
So I was exposed to people who were interested in starting businesses, who were interested to register with CSD registration.
Okay.
So that's where I realized that I have to start this thing. I have to help these people because they don't know how to do all those things.
Okay.
Yeah, and Amabhengu online store, I realized that we as black people, we don't have that share market in the online retailing and stuff. So I realized that we do have a market. If I can do this thing, if I can import products from other countries and retail them here, if I can do groceries delivering, we don't have that kind of business here. We don't have groceries delivering. So I realized that there is a market. So I must step in that market.
So you took you saw an opportunity and you took advantage.
So the opportunities I had to took it.
Which all entrepreneurs do actually.
Of course, that's how it is.
Awesome. So guys, as you all know, that entrepreneurs are opportunities. So this guy here decided to take advantage of the opportunity that he has discovered. No man, that is quite awesome. So I know as a business owner, I'm sure there are definitely some challenges that you've encountered in your journey. So can you take us through the challenges that you faced before you started the business, before we jump into the challenges that you are facing now while you are running the business?
Okay. I've got a lot of challenges, bro, to be honest with you. So as I told you that my business it's an online business, so it's more difficult for people to trust those businesses. Right now, currently, I don't have offices that I'm operating
because it's an online business.
It's an online business. Amabhengu Business Solutions. It's an online business. Amabhengu Online Store is an online. So it's very difficult for people to trust me. So I have to strategize in terms of marketing.
Sure.
In terms of engaging with my potential customers as well. So those are my challenges currently.
Okay, so that's the challenge that you currently faced with, or there was something, even when you first started, you did not know how you're gonna interact with your clients since you are starting something that is gonna go online.
Okay.
So like at the moment now, besides failing to communicate with your clients because it's an online thing, because I'm definitely sure you're making use of the tools from social media.
And good things.
For you personally, what would you say is your day-to-day inspiration? Like with all the challenges that you are facing, what is your day-to-day inspiration? What motivates you to keep going with your goal, regardless of the challenges that you are faced with?
My brother, it's my passion for this business, bro. I've been facing challenges, but the passion that I have for this business is keeping me going all the time, bro. So the passion that I have for this business, persistence, I'm so passionate about this business, bro.
So the only thing that you dream about is making this dream
making this business successful, and it's gonna be successful, bro.
Sure,
I'm definitely sure. I'm definitely sure, my brother. So God, what it takes is to make sure that it succeeds.
Awesome. And I think that's one thing for me when I started my business. Even when there is no money that you're making some days, even when you're not getting bookings for us who are freelancers, you just tell yourself, no, I'll keep on pushing. This dream is gonna be a success. Awesome, man. I know we hardly get support from sometimes our families, sometimes from our friends. And how is that affecting your business?
That's another challenge that I'm facing, bro. So as I told you that I'm facing challenges in marketing. So our friends and relatives, they don't support us in terms of sharing our stuff on social media. You can, even if you don't afford the products, bro, just share the post. So that's the part of challenges that I'm facing. People don't share our things.
And it makes things very difficult.
Very difficult for us to be trusted as brands, you know.
Because you see, I think what you're mentioning is a very valid point, and it's also happened to me at some stage whereby you find that there are people who are interested in buying your product, but because they don't know you, they don't trust you. But if, let's say, you share what I'm offering to the people out there, and
they will definitely trust.
Some of your friends will definitely see and trust the brand and trust the products that I'm selling. So I think you're touching a very valid point, man, and I hope people out there can start start supporting us. So when you support a small business or a black-owned business, it's not only about buying the product, but you can share the post, you can share the ads, and it can help the business. Awesome, man. So now that's a very good point, man. No, I'm quite excited about your journey, and I love the fact that you're passionate about what you're doing, and it's something different. And as we are in the fourth industrial revolution, we need more people who will offer things that makes life easy, online stuff and all that stuff. We know the current state of our country and how the government is trying by all means to make things accessible, easily accessible for people. So man. So you said you're running an online shop kind of thing. So what is it at this time that you are currently focusing on for people that can buy into, that can tap into and try to help Amabhengu or get use of make use of products of Amabhengu, the service?
So currently I'm focused in the groceries delivery. Since we are in a lockdown, since we are faced with the COVID-19.
Sure.
So I'm offering the services. I'm buying and delivering groceries.
Okay.
I've got courier partners that I'm working with. They have been placed in different locations. So my focus right now it's in essentials and groceries and all this stuff.
Awesome. So if people are interested in getting groceries delivered in their houses, you're the one who's...
I'm the one who makes sure that it's happening.
So take me through the process. People, they just send you a list and...
Okay. What happens, the people just send me the list on WhatsApp or on Facebook. Then I communicate with the shops.
Okay.
Then they do everything. They prepare the groceries. Then I send my courier partner to pick everything and deliver to the person that is...
Alright. No, that's quite relevant and awesome, man. No, that's one thing I think most people they would really have to take advantage of. They have to utilize the service because it's even difficult these days to go out and buy and stuff. Okay, no, that's awesome, man. No, I'm very inspired by the innovation that you're bringing in the markets, and
thank you so much.
It's quite good, man. So just in closing, man. Share your words of encouragement. There are people out there who are watching, and some they're lacking motivation.
Okay.
Some they want to start their businesses. Some are in business and they are faced with lockdown. Some feel like giving up. You see, there are a lot of things. I'm sure you also having your own dilemma in the business.
Of course.
What words of encouragement would you share with the people?
Bro, what I'd like to share with the child is they must be willing to start small but dream big. Bro.
Awesome.
Yes. You must be willing to start with what you have. Start with what you have and do what you can with what you have. So that's the way that I want to share with you.
Awesome.
Because those are ways that kept me going, bro. I was willing to start small with nothing, but I kept going. You see. So that's my way for
awesome. Guys, you've heard it from Amabhengu Group, and the guy is speaking about starting small and making sure that you are persistent with everything that you're doing. So let us keep on dreaming, let us keep on being innovative, let us keep on trying whatever that we can to make sure that we survive in the game, because at the end of the day, those who give up are the ones that will never see what the future had for them. But if you keep on pushing, if you keep on trying, regardless of the current situations that you're faced with in the company, you are definitely going to be successful one day. Even if things are looking dark at the moment, make sure that you focus on your dreams and you keep on pushing. That's the spirit for all the entrepreneurs, man.
Okay, sure.
Bro, we are still going to follow up on your products and what you're doing, and we will definitely share your ad in our show, because this show is all about that. We're trying to inspire young people, we're trying to inspire entrepreneurs, and we make sure that we share your ads in our page. Feel free to send anything, and also invite other entrepreneurs to come and participate in the show. After lockdown, we'll be visiting companies and making sure that we show people what people are doing in their businesses. Thanks a lot, man.
Thanks.
Thank you for having us. Cool, guys. That was the show for today. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you check us next time. Take care.
Ideas don't come out fully formed. They only become clear as you work on them. You just have to get started. I want to share what I've learned about our generation and the world we're all building together. I'm here to tell you that finding your purpose isn't enough. Purpose is that feeling that you are a part of something bigger than yourself, that you are needed, and that you have something better ahead to work for. Purpose is what creates true happiness. You know, that movie made it seem like Face Smash was so important to starting Facebook. It wasn't. But without Face Smash, I never would have met Priscilla. And Priscilla's the most important person in my life. And a lot of people are feeling disconnected and depressed and are trying to fill a void in their lives. I remember that night I launched Facebook from that little dorm in Kirkland House. I went to Noakes with my friend KX, and I remember telling him clearly that I was excited to help connect the Harvard community, but one day someone would connect the whole world. The thing is, it never even occurred to me that that someone might be us. There were all these great big technology companies with all these resources, and I just assumed one of them would do it. But this idea was so clear to us that all people want to connect. So we just kept working on it, day after day after day. We'll always get criticized for moving too fast, because there's always someone who wants to slow you down. Some big companies wanted to buy us. I didn't want to sell. I wanted to see if we could connect more people. Nearly everyone else wanted to sell. Without a sense of higher purpose, this was their startup dream come true, and it tore our company apart. After one particularly tense argument, one of my close advisors told me if I didn't agree to sell the company right now, I would regret that decision for the rest of my life. Relationships were so frayed that within a year or so, every single person on our management team was gone. That was my hardest time leading Facebook. I believed in what we were doing, but I felt alone. And worse, it was my fault. I wondered if I was just wrong. An imposter, a 22-year-old kid who had no idea how things actually worked. Now, years later, I understand that is how things work when there's no sense of higher purpose. So it's up to all of us to create it so we can all keep moving forward together. J.K. Rowling got rejected 12 times before she finally wrote and published Harry Potter. Even Beyoncé had to make hundreds of songs to get Halo. The greatest successes come from having the freedom to fail. Facebook wasn't the first thing I built. I also built chat systems and games, study tools and music players, and I'm not alone. The challenge for our generation is to create a world where everyone has a sense of purpose.